Hey everyone, Owen here from Game with the Cooler, and I'm here with Patrick, who is all the way from Australia.
Hello everyone.
And we're actually going to play Warmachine, so for those of you that have been complaining that I don't do any Warmachine content, well, we're going to do some Warmachine content. It's going to be Menoth up against his Circle of Orboros. I don't know how to say it.
Circle Orboros.
That's it?
I think, yeah man, who knows.
I just call it Circle.
They're wolves, that's why I play them, because they're werewolves, isn't it?
Fair enough. So we'll show you his army, we'll show you my army, and we're playing Destruction at 50 points, and we'll get this underway. So here is my 50 points of Menoth. This is actually going to be one of my OTC lists for in March, which hopefully I can film a few games of those, and you guys will get to see it again. But this is Krios 3, Intercessor Krios, and this is his tier list. I went to tier 3 because I didn't bring any choir. We've got Gravis, we have a unit of Exemplar Vengers, another unit of Exemplar Vengers. We've got the Fire of Salvation, because I need him in the tier. And then we've got 2 units of Flamebringers. And I'm sorry that this one isn't painted. I actually borrowed this from a friend of mine, because who actually buys 2 units of Flamebringers? Let's be honest here. So,
This is first.
So here is the Circle Army that Patrick's brought. If you want to go through now, point at a unit, call it out.
We've got a Gallows Grave, we've got 2 of them. They're just solos. We have a unit of stones with the Stone Keeper here, so it's a unit attachment. They're always useful. These here are Blood Trackers with a UA Nuala the Huntress. Hopefully they'll get a lot of work done. Back here we've got this big unit of Wolves of Orboros. They've got the UA here and here. And we've got Wolf Lord Moriag. He's a beast and he works well with these guys. Here we've got our almost big werewolves. These guys are Warpwolf Skinwalkers. We've got the Alpha UA here as well. We've got a Gorax, we've got a Drilled Wilder, and we've got a Warpwolf Stalker. And then we've got the beast Morvana herself on a goat, and she's leading the army.
There we go. And then he's already deployed here, so this is how he is deployed. Interesting side note, Morag is Sarah in Gaelic. I only know that because I know a girl named Morag. This is my deployment here. It's the Pony Force. They just line up. And I lost the roll despite my +1. So we're going to go into turn 1 for the circle.
These?
Yep.
So
tree's going to move.
Yep.
That'll stop all of the healing I don't have. But it's also an Arc Node, which is super good.
This thing's going to do a similar thing.
Yep.
Just going to pop just like there in that tree.
Going to run all of his... they're not Skinwalkers. You just said them too.
Blood
Trackers? That's it. What are the light cap versions of these called? You know offhand? Tharn Reavers? No, that's the medium infantry.
I honestly can't remember.
Fair enough.
They're pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Whatever they are.
I've only seen them used once, and they seemed pretty good. Anyway, this is where they all ended up. Stones are going to move, or shift rather. And I assume he's going to give himself +4 armor.
Yeah.
Stone form? That's what that's called. That means I'm going to get to charge on turn 1.
No, I measured it, I'll do it. Inches.
Okay, running up with his infantry, or more of it rather. And there's where everybody ended up. Running Morag up, just towing the hill. Running his Stalker here. Did you want to rile it as well? I guess you have another beast that's probably going to be doing most of that.
Before I declared he ran, he activates Prow.
Makes sense.
And then he runs.
And then goes and touches the woods.
Yeah.
It's because he doesn't want me to shoot him with my gun. I don't have any guns. I have a spell, that's true.
Actually, he's not going to touch the wood.
Okay.
Actually, he's going to run the full 12 inches up to here.
Sounds good. Skinwalkers are going up. I can't believe that they're speed 5. I mean, I can because they shouldn't be speed 6, but
I like that.
I mean, it's circle, right? That's what their whole shtick is, that we move really quick.
Move. Just going to move up to here.
Make sure that she's got her arc nodes in her control.
Yep.
There we go.
It's fine.
And what do you want to cast?
She's going to arc node through this carnivore into the gallows here.
There we go. So they're going to have carnivores. It's +2 to attack rolls, and what they kill will heal you, right?
Yeah. It has to be against living models, which is good.
Yep. She's going to cast Fog of War to give concealment, which will in turn give him Prowl, which would make him stealth, which, well, I wasn't going to shoot him, and now I'm certainly not going to shoot him.
And run.
Gorax is going to rob for 3 and run. Sounds good. He runs 12, right?
Yeah, but he's not going to run 12. He's just going to run up to here, let's say.
Good old Fury batteries. And then your
Jeweled Wilder's just going to run up to about here. She can run 12 as well.
There we go. So turn 1 for the circle, and they're halfway up the board, and I can't do anything about it. Starting off for the Menoth, I'm going to allocate 1 to the Fire of Salvation. So first up, we're going to have my unit of knights here. They're going to get a run charge order, and this little fella is going to charge her. I'm just going to check the 13 right off the get-go, which I do have, and he's going to go straight ahead so that he doesn't hit the wood, and he'll just ride like that and face. This fella's going to run. I'm going to check some measurements, and I'll show you where they end up. This fella's going to run. He's just going to toe the forest as well. He's going to just run, he'll sit behind the wall, and he'll just go stand in the middle of the board, like so. I've got 1 charge attack, so what's your defense against melee?
14.
14, so I'm at 7, but I'm heavy cavalry, so I get +2 on the charge.
Yep.
And because I have Krios, I get an extra dice. So I need a 5 to hit you, and I take away the lowest, so I hit.
Yep.
I'm only power 14 on the charge, but I think that's enough.
Yeah, armor 11. Yeah,
Fair enough. And then normally on the charge, they'd be 3 dice. They get 4 because Krios is there. So super dead. Next up, Krios is going to go. He's going to do a, he'll just move, and he'll ride. Nobody can really threaten me if I just stand right in the middle of the board. So just stand right there. And he is going to cast Holy Ward onto these Flamebringers here. And he's going to cast Ignite onto the unit of knights that you have. Do I really need this? The answer is no. Because you don't have high armor pretty much anywhere. So he's just going to sit on 4. And that's it. I'm going to put Holy Ward on them. Oh, they're going to run. She's going to run straight up and engage these 2, towing the woods. Next up, we're going to run 13 inches over to here. Got 5 more inches of movement left. And she's basically just going to cut across. Not quite be able to engage the far one, but just stand about there. Engaging here. She's going to ride up 10 inches straight up the middle. And then she's got 8 more to go 4, and then around and engage on this side, like so. And then the other 2 are just going to follow along, standing in the middle, and running over to here. And that's what they're doing. They're going to go. They're just going to run. Got plenty of movement to go further up if I wanted, but I do not, because you have lightning strikes, and I don't want you to just run away from me. A little bit further up. And like so. Fire of Salvation's going to run. He is mildly slower than the rest, but still lots of movement to get where he wants to be. And these Flamebringers are going to run as well. And they're just going to kind of scatter. Like so. And Gravis will just run to here. That's it. So here's the board after turn 1, and let's see how much you can kill. He's going to upkeep Carnivore and Fog of War on his units right now.
Activate. They're going to do a run order.
Yep.
They're going to run 10 inches.
Sounds good. Going to try and get as close as he can. Maybe limit a few charges, because I don't get to use my lances if I don't charge. I have to use my swords otherwise. So it is a worthwhile thing trying to get in the middle of the board. Not to mention you can bring them all back. So
yeah,
there's also that, unless I kill them all. Let's go.
I just made a big mistake, but we'll roll with it. Morvana's going to activate. She's going to advance. We'll start here.
Yep, she'll do a ride by, let's say.
Yeah.
Measuring your control.
Yeah. Now purification, I just need 1 of the models to be in range, right?
Correct.
Cool. So you can see my mistake right away. So she's going to spend 4 for purification.
Yep.
So my spells will go away.
And so will Holy Ward.
Yep.
Which is funny that it can't be targeted by spells, but it's a spell that can get rid of it. So you're down to 1 now.
Yep.
Blood Trackers are going to go.
Yep. They're just going to start shifting around.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to move.
Now they don't have. None of my guys have reach.
Yeah.
But I believe yours do, right?
The girls don't have reach.
No, that's right. Okay. So Spear's behind the 2. He's moving up a little bit, wanting to engage me. as opposed to shoot, seeing as def 18 against shooting is pretty good. There we go. Everybody's moved up. So where do you want to start? Swinging over here.
We need 8s.
Yep. You're mat 6, right?
Yep.
Yep. Defense 14.
So
8 to hit. That's a miss on a 7.
Next one over.
Hit.
That'll hit.
Armor 15.
Power and strength.
In melee, I think they're just as good because their weapons are all thrown. So I think it's 9. Going off of my memory of this thing I fought
Yep, 9.
a while back.
So.
Dice minus 6. Are you a weapon master?
No.
Oh, it's only when they throw it?
Yeah, so that was the third one.
Yeah.
So
No, sorry. Third one's still to go.
Alright, third
Yeah.
one.
Miss.
No. This one here.
Miss.
That one there.
Miss.
That one there.
Hit.
Hit.
Dice minus 6. 11 to kill. Nope. 3
9.
damage. One on the far side now. 8. Hits. Dice minus 6. 8 to kill. Nope.
This
Next
guy
one
gets
over.
that one.
Last melee attack anyway. Miss.
This guy's going to activate. They have reach, so they're going to do a charge order.
Sounds good.
This guy's going to charge her. So they've got a...
They've got reach. They've got
9-inch charge.
9-inch charge. Yeah. You're definitely going to be able to make it.
That.
They have combined melee.
That one there.
You can just put him at the top. We know where he's supposed to
Okay.
be. Yeah. Just don't want your guy to fall. Next one over is going to charge as well. And he'll be on the hill or...
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine. Next one over, charging right in.
And there.
Same thing. Next guy's going to charge in as well.
Inches. Yeah, should be plenty.
Going right in with the leader model. Oh, no, he's not the leader. Yeah, he's the leader. The other guy's the UA.
Yeah.
I'm just running up with the rest. So it's got lots of attacks. So where do you want to start?
Right to left.
All right, so what's there, Matt? On the charge?
That is...
Looking for a 6 to hit.
Nope.
That is a 4. Next guy over.
This one here.
6 hits. What's their POW? Dice minus 6, but it's boosted because he charged.
So,
Does a total of 5 damage. He did kill that one. And I'm just going to swap her out for this fella. She's the leader model.
Did he get in?
Yep, he's standing
Oh,
like
yeah,
right
1,
here.
2, and
Yeah,
3.
all
Cool.
3 of them.
So this guy here.
Looking for that 6. Gets it. Dice minus 6. Looking for an 8. That is more than enough. Killing this one as well. Tree's going to go. And they can shift. They shift 6. Is that how far? I thought it was 8. Or is it the stones?
It's 5. It's 5 inches, but not wholly within. So there's like
Right,
5.
right. I understand.
And
Kira was thinking they went 8. And I'm like, why are you shortchanging yourself? Because I just assume everything in circle is better than I remember it. Because that's a good way to play this game.
I'm actually happy with it. Guy here is just gonna run. He's just gonna move up to here.
Yep, lots of space. Stalker's gonna go.
He's gonna rile and then run.
Yep.
His warp ability is not really important right now.
Which means he warps for strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's what they default to if you don't warp them for anything else. Which is ridiculous. They should warp for prowl by instinct.
And he's just gonna run back here like so.
Sounds good.
This guy's gonna shift. So this guy's just gonna shift to here. This guy's gonna shift 8 inches.
Yep.
He won't move the whole leg. Back to here. And this stone's just gonna shimmy over like that.
There we go.
Gorax is just gonna advance up to here and row 4. And we'll get all that underway.
And your Wilder. Last one to activate, it looks like. Yep.
I think you could even charge her, so let's just run her back here.
All right. There we go. So you moved up, killed a couple of my horses this turn, and other than that, just kind of backed up, seeing if he can stop me from killing entire units, because then he'll get to bring them all back on his feet.
Yep.
Allocate a focus to here. Okay, so first up, I'm going to have my Venger Group. Venger Group 1 with their capes are going to go. They're going to get a run charge order. He is going to charge this fella here. And he's going to go right in like so, touching base with him. And I'm going to do an impact attack. So he's going to do that resolved immediately. What's your defense on your Skinwalker changers? 12. So I need a 5 to hit. Drop the lowest. Hits on a 9. And their armor.
They're unyielding, so
Plus 2 because he's engaged now.
yeah, 18.
So dice minus 8 because my horse is only POW 10. Once again, additional dice. Does no damage. Fella's going to go. He's just going to charge the leader like that. And he'll try that impact attack. Misses on triple ones.
Wow. It's your dice rolling.
This guy is going to charge for this one. He's not going to do an impact attack. This fella here is just going to run. He's going to stand like so. Stay in command. And this fella is just going to stand here. There we go. So we've got 3 charges. Bam, bam, bam. Start with this one. So he's mat 9 on the charge. I need a 3. And I get it. And your armor 18. So I'm dice minus 4. Drop the lowest. Does 5 damage. This guy up. Looking for a 3 to hit. He gets it. And dice minus 4. He does a total of 6 to this fella here. Last charge. He hits as well on an 8. And then dice minus 4. He does 1 damage. Okay. Krios is going to go next. He is going to feat, which allows me to cast all of my upkeeps for free. He is going to put Holy Ward on this unit of knights. He is going to put Ignite on this unit of knights. He's going to put Warpath on himself. And then he's going to do a Ride By. He's going to move up 6 inches, just up to here. Not wanting to get engaged with that guy, just wanting to engage this one. Bam. And he's going to make a melee attack, so he'll do his initial attack. He is mat 8, so he needs a 4 to hit you. He hits. So dice minus 4. Once again, extra die, drop the lowest. Does 2 damage to this one. I think that finishes him off.
Yeah, it does.
Excellent. For Warpath, I'm going to use that to move my Fire of Salvation, and he'll just walk up to there. And then he's going to finish his ride by just moving around behind here. And he's going to cast Death Sentence on her.
Yeah.
This is an upkeep, so he casts it for free.
Cool.
And your defense 14, so he needs a 7. I'm going to spend 1 to boost it. So he's looking for a 7 to hit, and he does. So I will get to re-roll attack rolls that miss when attacking them. All right, Flamebringers are going to go. She's going to walk. She walks 9. She's just going to walk over here for 6, and then just up to this one. This fella is going to walk just way over to this one here, and she's just going to stay engaged here. So first up, we're going to have her attack, and thankfully I'm going to get to re-roll if I miss, because I need 8s to hit, and I miss, so we're going to re-roll, and I hit on an 8. I am a POW 9 Weapon Master, and that kills you. So I'm going to sidestep for 2. So I move 2 inches, putting me just beside here. So she's going to do her second initial attack with her dagger. And it misses. Now let me double check that Death Sentence rerolls all of them, which I'm pretty sure it does. Yep, each attack roll can only be rerolled once, so each attack can be rerolled. Miss on again on a 7, and then Combat Rider with her horse. Horse misses and rerolls. Horse hits. POW 10. Kills her. And then she'll light cav move once more. And she's actually pretty good where she is. Next up is this one. Looking for that 8 to hit. Miss. Reroll to hit. Miss. Second attack. Hits. POW 9 Weapon Master. Dead. And then she'll sidestep right into this next one here. Like that. Horse kick. Miss. Miss. And she'll stay there for now. Leader model's going to attack, hitting on an 8. Miss. Reroll. Miss. Second attack. Miss. Reroll. Miss. Horse kick. Hits. And POW 10 kills you.
So that was this one?
Yep. And she'll just move a little bit. And now they have their light cav move, and she's just going to move out of the way.
Cool.
And to there, and she'll just engage these guys like so.
Cool.
Next up, we're going to activate the Not Cape Knights. They're going to get a run charge order. So he is going to charge this fella on the hill here, but he'll do an impact attack. So it hits everybody in his melee, which is basically these two. And he is mat 7, so he's going to need a 7 to hit. Additional die, drop the lowest, re-rolling, hits, POW 10. Additional die, drop the lowest, kills. And then the one to his right, hits, and kills. So she's gone as well. And then his charge attack at mat 9. Your defense 13.
Yeah.
So I hit on a 4. And you take a POW 14, sorry, POW 16, because he is ignited.
That guy there?
Yeah, that guy's dead. Oh, I shouldn't have done his charge yet, sorry. His actual attack. So that guy's not quite dead yet, because these guys have to finish their charges first.
Right.
So he's going to charge to here. No impact attack. He's going to charge that one. And he's going to be riding right through these guys. Right into the middle. Oop, nudging your models. So hitting bam, bam, and bam with his impact attacks. These two are just going to move. Or run, rather, because they're doing a run charge. And there we go. So that charge attack then goes first, and he kills that fella.
Yep.
He'll do his charge attack. Now, he didn't go 3 inches, so he does have to use his melee weapon. So he's only mat 7, looking for his 7. Drop the lowest, which is a hit.
Which one are you attacking?
This girl here.
Let's go there.
And he's a POW 11 weapon master,
Yeah.
which kills. There we go. And then his impact attacks, which I have to roll. That guy's hits, POW 12, because he's ignited, against the girl in the front on a 7. Hits, POW 12, because it's ignited. Girl to the right. Hits, POW 12, because it's ignited. And charge attack, which is actually against the leader model. Hits, and POW 16, because he's ignited.
Test?
They're not fearless, so that's a test. And 11 is a failure.
Cool.
All right, Mr. Fire is going to walk. He walks 5. And he's going to take a swing. So he's mat 7, your defense 12. He needs a 5. He hits. He's POW 18.
Yeah, that'll be.
And that is the end. Crunch. And he has this focus. It's useless. Flamebringer's over here, going to do a run charge. We're going to see if we can reach that tree. He's going to charge this tree, because she has Pathfinder. And then the rest are going to run, because we're going for more Nirvana. Running 18 inches back to here. And then this one over to there. So just toe the forest. And this one over to here. So we've got some charge attacks. You're automatically hit, because you're immobile. What is your armor on the tree?
16.
So dice minus 7. Does 1 damage.
Yeah.
Second, sidestep, because sidestep. Second attack auto hits as well. She does 1 damage again. And she'll just sidestep a little bit more. And then the horse at dice minus 6, 2 damage. Did we did it? No, we didn't do it. That's only 4.
Yeah.
It lived. There's one other guy. What are you doing, Gravis? You got nothing to do. Just go here. Yeah, that's probably the best. Block line of sight to Krios. There we go. Yep, Morvana's going to go.
She's going to move. She can move 8 inches.
Because horses.
She's going to move up to here like this.
Yep.
What's kill zone range again?
14.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Lots of room.
That was just command range.
Purify for 4. Do you want to check if my caster's in? Everybody else is, but he certainly is. So all of the upkeeps go away. Holy Ward, Ignite, Warpath, Death Sentence. They're all gone. Put Carnivore up on his unit of wolves here. So they've got Carnivore on them now. He's got 1 left.
So she'll like cab move now, and she's just going to move just like that.
Sounds good.
Just.
Okay.
Wolves are going to activate. They're going to mini feet, so they get a bonus die in attack rolls this turn. They're going to do a charge/run order.
All right. So a lot of them are actually within 3, so they're not going to get the bonus damage.
But we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
So, like so.
Face in.
Charge in. Oh, not charge in.
But just kind of move.
Yeah.
You're going to try and have this guy go too.
Yeah.
He'll likely get it if he lands base to base with his friend there.
I'll go like that.
There we go.
I can always go like this just so long as I don't break melee, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Another one coming in.
There.
And then the leader.
This guy's there. So,
And these guys, they're not going to get the bonus, but they are going to get attacks in. He's just going to charge the...
and then this guy will
Okay.
get an actual charge.
Your banner has a weapon?
Yeah then.
So he actually doesn't have a weapon.
He's on the hill, he's like promoting, like, come on guys, we can do this.
Yep. Leading by example
Yeah.
from behind. Sorry, his additional die is on damage. But so let's do this guy, because he actually didn't charge, so he needs a 4 to hit.
Yep.
And then he does. And now I'm armor 16? No, 17. So dice minus 8.
Yeah.
There we go. And he rolls a solid 12.
4 damage.
There we go. Down to 1 box on him. So he is +2 armor now, and +2 strength. along with his buddies. That's why we do the guy who didn't charge first, because he's the least likely to hurt them from then on.
Shot. I forgot which one shot. I think the rest of them did charge.
Yep, everybody else did except for, I think, these guys over here.
Alright. Yeah, this guy's going to punch him. I need 2s.
Yep, 2 to hit.
Not snake eyes.
Hits. And then he gets 4 dice to damage at dice minus 8 now.
It'll do 3 damage. Because I rolled.
Dice minus 10, but still 1. Yeah,
Oh.
because I'm armor 19. But it kills him. He'll die. Gravis is going to collect a soul. And then over here.
This guy's going to punch him.
Okay. And hits on a 4 because he did not charge. And then now wounds on a dice minus 10. So average of 1 or 0? 0. Next one.
No.
So he's going to take 1 damage, and he's actually going to re-roll that. Morvana's innate ability, as it were. So instead of having an 8, you rolled a 6.
8.
Over. So 4 to hit. Nails it. Dice minus 10. 9.
I don't think this is going to work without charges.
Okay.
I think one of them did charge. Maybe not. Him against him.
Okay. Hits.
Hits.
And not quite enough.
Quite enough.
And then this one on her.
Yeah, now
So she's def 14, and he did not charge because he started in base with her.
Yeah, so
he
6s.
needs 6. Yep.
Gets
Gets it. Armor 15, so dice minus 6. And he does
7.
more than enough to kill her.
So she'll
Crunch.
get a... No, she won't. People have to... Oh, because
She
they,
would,
because
they
they
have
got
carnivore.
carnivore.
Yep, so she'll heal, and
At
she
least
only has
one.
1. Yep.
Reach?
Yep. Wolf Lord with Reach is going to charge. Oh,
So-
I see. You put the banner kind of in the way.
Yeah, because if I kill him, I can attack another dude.
Oh, he's got quick work.
Cool. Something like that. And I'm going to get to about there-ish.
Yeah, and I definitely think you're going to be in range, because that's 2 behind your base. So
Yeah.
just keep him a little bit back so he doesn't fall.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think you have flank and your calves, so you charged, so you're plus 4 right off the bat. So he's mat 12, and then my defensive 12, and he hits.
Now...
Strength 13, so dice minus 6 on 5 dice.
Was it dice minus 6?
Yeah, so that's a dead horse.
Yeah.
And let me check if I'm in my command. No souls.
It's 5 inches, right?
Light cav away.
Just move back to that.
Well,
So this way's fine, right?
Yep, just so long as you're not getting closer to me. So she's running, and then she can do a morale check at the end to try and rally. Does she come back? Yes, she does. Skinwalker's going, they're doing a run charge.
This guy's just going to stay where he is.
Okay,
This dude is going to charge him.
same target, okay.
Yep. And he doesn't have reach, does he?
He does not. No, it's these 2 back here that do.
At least I'm pretty sure that was 3 inches.
Yep, it certainly looks like it.
Yep. And this dude will charge this chap over here, I reckon.
All right.
Within 2 inches. And now the alpha is just going to move over like so.
Okay.
He has a command of 8, so they're all within.
All right, which one do you want to start with?
We'll start with these 2.
Okay.
I'm going to do...
A combine?
It'll be off the non-boosted attack roll though, won't it?
You could do it off of the boosted one.
Are you sure?
Yep.
These 2 are combined off the boosted and yeah,
Take a
attacking.
swing. So I'm def 12.
So they're mat 6.
So they're going to be mat 8.
8.
So you need a 4.
I get a 4.
So it hits. And what's their POW plus strength normally?
I believe it's
I think
only
it's
13.
12. Or it might be 13.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think it's 13. Yeah, it's 13.
So that goes up to 15. And it's a charge attack. So dice minus 2. And it kills him.
Cool.
So he's going to die. The rest of his unit's going to get battle driven. So they're plus 2 strength and armor. Gravis is going to get a soul. The Fire of Salvation is going to get Righteous Vengeance. And Krios is going to heal for 1, but he's not hurt, so
Menoth. I love
that's how it is. His second attack, thanks to Rapid Strike, he's going to swing at the other unit.
So I need
6 to hit now, because you're not combining. He does hit, and I'm armor 19 now, so it's dice minus 6. 2 damage, putting him down to 3.
This guy's going to punch that guy.
Charge attack, hitting on a 6. No, 5. You're mat 7.
I'm going to take some damage and reroll that.
Sounds good.
Should we take 2 damage?
Rolling to hit, he hits. So charge attack is successful this time. So 3 dice at POW 13, it's -6. And you do 5 damage. Or 6 damage, but kills him.
Cool.
Gravis gets a soul, Krios heals 1. Robot.
These guys are going to activate and actually shift this Warp Wolf Alpha.
Okay,
And they're going to shift him out of coherency of these guys.
sounds good.
I can do that, right?
That is a legal move, I believe.
Yep. They're going to just shift him back here.
Sounds good.
And
He assumes I'm going to kill these 3. Thorax is going to go, rile and run. Or move and rile.
Yeah, so we'll
Some
go
combination thereof.
3 inches. And then 2 inches back here. And then he will... Rile, gonna warp strength.
And run.
He's gonna rile 2 and run.
Okay. So 6 out with his 1, so he's going to be back up to full fury.
So we go 6. And then... See, I know if I put him here, like, he can probably just still kill me.
You got a unit of guys in the way. There is that.
Back here.
More guys on the hill.
More guys there. Yeah, fortifying on the hill. Let's do it.
All right, so you've got your wilder and then this tree.
Yeah, the tree. Because, yeah, the wilder's going to run.
Sounds good.
So 6. And then go 4. And then this tree
Can't get away.
is going to shift. And it's going to place itself kind of... Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that is the end of the wolves' turn. We go back into Menoth now. I have no spells to upkeep, so I get all my focus back. Righteous Vengeance goes off on my Fire of Salvation, who's sitting in this guy's back arc. And he's just going to move right up in between those two. And he's going to massage him in the back, so he gets +2 to hit, or you get -2 defense. I don't actually remember which one it is. Either way, I hit you. What is the armor on them? They're 18 when you're engaged. So dice damage with my mace. I hit you for 6. Now, was number 4 injured before?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. That's his 1 attack there. And Krios is going to give him 1 focus. 1 should be more than enough. And that's how that goes. Okay, so next up, we're going to have this unit of knights go. They are going to get a run charge. He is going to... yeah, run charge is the best way to do it. So he's going to charge this guy. Not getting the charge bonus. He is going to charge this fella in the middle here. And do an impact attack against those 3. Against the middle fella, your defense 13. He needs a 6 to hit. Hits. Power is 10. Kills. So that guy is dead. To the guy to his left, he hits. He live. Your armor 13.
Yeah.
So you survive.
Cool.
And the guy to his right, he hits. And he does not survive.
Cool.
So that fella died there.
That guy died. Cool. I heal my 2 hit points back.
Yep. And then this fella, he is going to charge this horse in the back, or this, that one there.
yeah, that
and
one.
he's going to impact attack there.
Cool.
So impact attack, he hits, and then not really bad roll, kills you.
Cool.
Charge attacks, he's going to redirect his charge into this fella. Doesn't get the charge bonus, but still hits you. And then he is simply a weapon master and kills you. His weapon master attack into here, he's mat 7, looking for a 6, hits. He is POW 9, sorry, he's POW 11 right now because he's angry. So this fella actually dies as well. And then charge attack into here, he's mat 9, he hits on boxcars. And then he is POW 16, dice -2. Drop lowest is a killing blow.
Which guy?
This fella here.
This guy here, cool.
So we're going to go. Going to run charge. She's going to charge Nuala, because she charges 12.
Cool.
And jump right on her there. And she's going to charge Morvana, because I can. She's going to charge and end up on this side of the hill, like so. The attack against Nuala, is she higher defense than the other ones were?
I don't think so, no.
So she's looking for an 8 to hit. Miss. Second attack. Hits on a 9. And so your armor is bad. 11.
Yeah.
Dice -2. At least 8.
Yeah.
Lots. Yep. So she'll sidestep for 2. And then charge attacks against your caster. She's defense 16?
15.
15. So looking for a 9 to hit. Charge attack. Miss. Second Grievous attack. Miss. And a horse. Miss. And that is, they did successfully charge, so they get the light cav, and he'll just move right into there. And she'll just sit there and engage your caster. Next up, we are going to have Gravis activate. No, we're not. We're going to have the Fire of Salvation activate. Fire of Salvation is going to go. He's going to sit right there. He's going to do his imprint, so he gets boosted attacks, and if he destroys a living or destroys a model, he can make a free additional attack. And he's going to swing his mace at that guy he wounded before.
Cool.
It's boosted, and then it's dice minus nothing, and he kills it because he heard it before. So because he killed a model, he can make a free attack, so he's going to swing his mace at the other guy.
Yep.
And it is also boosted, and it hits, and then it's dice. He does 5.
He hadn't taken damage?
I don't believe he had.
No. Because he was the leader model.
Yep. And then he's going to swing with his fist, which also hits because he's at 7. Dice minus 4. He does another 4 damage.
Yep. So not to kill him.
There we go. Next up, we're going to have Cape Cavalry charge. He is going to charge your stone leader here, like so. He's going to charge the objective, no impact attack, and no impact attack. So against the stone fella, I'm at 9, drop lowest.
He's stone.
Then I hit him. And what's his armor when he's a stone?
I believe it goes up to 18 actually.
All right.
I'll double check there.
Because I'm power 16, and I kill you.
Nice. Yep.
Whatever you roll, whatever it was, it's not high enough to survive against 32.
That's fine.
And then the auto attack hit, or sorry, the auto hit against the objective, dice minus 2. He does a total of 11, and then the other one finishes it off.
Cool.
So we destroy your objective, and that's 1 point for Menoth.
Whoa.
This might be the one that bounces electricity back at me, so it's dice minus 9 if it is. So 1 damage. Next up, we're going to have Krios. He's going to measure his control before he casts Crevasse. He's going to cast Crevasse onto this fella. Cost 3 because it's super expensive, and I need a 6 to hit, so I'm going to boost it, which I'm glad I did. So it hits, and it's damage 12, so you die.
Yeah.
But before you take him off, it's this fella here. I get to make a spray 6,
Yep.
so I'm basically just going to hit these 2.
Cool.
And yep. And so then rolling to hit those guys with this spray, this is going to need a 6. So the middle one hits and dies, and then the other one hits and dies. So those 3 all explode.
Boom.
And Krios is just going to move. He's going to do a regular move. So he'll move 2 inches back just behind Mr. Gravis here. And then he's got 6 more inches to walk over and touch the very tip of the zone. He's just going to keep that 2 focus and not cast Pure Holy Ward, which is what I was really tempted to do, but I think I die if I do it. Actually, he's going to cast Ignite on Gravis. So, checking the lines, because I don't have my laser light handy, we've established that Gravis can charge, and he's going to end up right here. I'm just going to put him at the base of the hill, but he's going to take some swings at Mr. Stalker. All right, so I'm going to need a 4 to hit on my charge. I do hit successfully. Gravis is POW 13 thanks to Ignite. And it is a Weapon Master charge. So your armor is 16, you said?
17 on this guy.
17, that's right. So it's dice minus 4. The black dice will be the location. Yep, that's a hit. 12 to 4. Buy an attack with his soul here. And then he's going to hit you on a 6. Hits. And then it's dice minus 4. He does another 5 to 1. Buy another attack with his soul. Rolling a 6 to hit. He does. And then dice minus 4 once more. He does another 4 damage to your 2. Not yet, I don't think. 1 more attack. Come on, killing blow, killing blow.
Should miss this.
I did.
Good.
Thank you. And Daughter, or the Flamebringers are all that's left. They're going to get a run charge once again. She's going to charge this. She's going to charge this. She's going to run. Because they run for miles. And we'll just get ready to countercharge when things come in. So against the tree, this is it. This time. We got you. Oh, what's a charge attack?
It's a tree.
I did it. And sidestep. And he's going to charge the stone. Dice minus 9.
Yeah.
5 damage exactly. Sidestep. There we go. And so that is the end of my turn. Gravis is sitting right up here engaging a bunch of folks. I actually scored 2 points for dominating the zone.
Yep.
And 1 point I got for destroying your objective. So I'm at 3 right now. And if you don't contest, I will win. But you definitely can contest it.
Yes.
I'm going to upkeep Carnivore on that Bannerman because I couldn't get to him. The Leader Stone's going to go.
And it's going to shift 8 inches to try to get in coherency.
Sounds good.
We'll just pop it back over here. Try to...
Tree is going to shift.
It's going to try to get to...
out of the way.
So within 3 inches of those two.
Sounds good. And Morvana's going to kill this guy, isn't she? Morvana's going to go.
She's going to feet.
And bring back a bunch of corpses.
Yeah. 1 here.
Yep.
Going to go...
Everybody's come back to life. There's 1 banner alive. I didn't kill him. Gets to bring all of his friends back. Get another one right there.
I believe.
Now he's bringing in the wolves.
And we're going to tie up this area as much as possible. So we'll place him... yeah, that's in.
Now, unfortunately, they can't attack when he brings them back. What's unfortunate for him. It's great for me. But they do definitely... They count as being alive for all intents and purposes. Now, do they come back with full boxes or just 1 box?
Full boxes.
Full. There
That's
you go.
right.
So it's like... think of it like High Reclaimer's Feet, only better in every possible way. Last one's there, so we got everybody lined up with 5 guys currently contesting the zone. He's going to put Carnivore onto the Warp Wolf Stalker, give him +2 to his attack rolls, as well as let her come back to life. Or get healed, rather, because she's taking damage for having brought those guys back.
Yep. 1 to heal him 8 bucks. So his mind is back, everything's fine.
Yep. It's like mechanics, only always and for free.
Nothing's defense.
Going to take a swing, and I'm defense 14. Looking for an 8 to hit. Boosted. And nails it.
Yep.
Take a damage to get an additional die on her damage roll.
And it's minus...
You need 8 to kill, so it's minus like 3 to do damage.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So dice -3. Does it.
Heaps.
11 damage. Killing her. So she's the last one left. I'm not going to promote because she's the last one left. Check for me. Pass. Morag's going to go.
Morag's going to activate. He's just going to advance to here.
Sounds good.
He's going to try to punch your dude there.
Def 12. You're mat 10. So you need a 2.
So
2 to hit. Hits it.
His pound strength 13.
With an additional die.
With the flank.
Yep. I'm armor 17, so dice -4. So that's a total of 9, 14, which is exactly enough to dismount me. Actually, it's 1 extra to dismount me. So I'm knocked off my horse. Dismounted now.
Yep.
Sitting on the hill.
He's got reach, so he's just going to...
Move on up.
Yep. So we'll try not to mess
Definitely reach in there.
this up too much. Giant bottle.
Basically, you just need to get where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're close enough.
Touch close. Yeah.
Okay, def 12. You need a 5. Actually, he needs a 4 because he's the UA and he's better at mat.
Yeah, it's mat 7.
There you go. Oh, he's mat 7, so he needs a 5. That is a 4. Are you sure he's not mat 8?
I'm gonna take some damage to reroll that.
D3 to reroll.
One
Another
more
one.
damage. Reach.
So rerolling to hit.
Need a 5.
Hits
There
it.
we go.
Armor 15. Your
So-
damage 13, you said?
Yeah. So dice -2.
Yep. 7 to kill. 2
2
damage. So he's still alive with 3 left.
We're gonna rapid strike him.
Yep. Second attack. Hits.
Hits with a 5. Whew.
And then you need to roll a 5 again.
Done.
There it is. And that
Bam.
is the end of Gravis.
Cool. Charging or anything.
Stalker warp for strength and walking over to engage my 2 horses.
So we can get to...
Seeing as he has a reach.
Yep. So we're gonna swipe at this dude with his club.
Okay, looking for a 6 to hit. Hits on a 6. She's armor 15.
This
And
is...
your claw is power what? With warp for strength? Probably 16. Looking for a 6 or dice +1. 4 to kill. There it is.
There it is.
She's dead.
Now, what's her name? Heals D3
Yep. Castrol heal for 2. There's all those rerolls back.
to this guy here.
Here goes the sword. 4 to hit. Hits. And he's armor 17, and your sword's probably 19?
18 now.
18. So dice +1. You need to roll snake eyes. You did it.
Cool.
So he'll die.
Heal D3.
Heal again for another 2. They're going to get battle driven, and the Fire of Salvation is going to get vengeance. Righteous vengeance.
It's going to roll for 2.
Yep. Other's going to go.
She's going to give this Gorax here sprint.
Okay, so lightning strike.
Yeah.
Because she can give out an animus.
Lightning strike.
Gorax is going to charge her. Definitely has the line to do it. It's just a matter of the range. Because he charges 8, right?
Yeah, 8 inches.
Yep, he's in. So 1 to charge. And now I'm defense 14. So he's mat 6, looking for an 8 to hit. He hits. Yep. And what's your POW?
12.
Dice minus 3. So you need an 8 to kill. Charge attack, so it's boosted. And he rolls an 8, exactly, and kills it. He's going to sprint now with his Gorax, moving back, blocking charger lanes. Wolves are going to go. And the banner's going to go.
Just going to move back here like so.
There we go.
Try not to get punched. Just me like, I want to kill.
First up, we've got Vengeance on our good old friend, the Fire of Salvation. Walk up, swing stick, hits, because he's mat 7,
Yep.
and dice for 5.
5 damage on 1.
Yep.
Cool.
Mr. Krios is going to give 2 to him as well. So, first up, we're going to have my knights here do a ride by. So he's just going to move to here. He is just going to turn a bit. And this fella is going to walk into here as well. Don't want to engage those other guys there. He's going to take a swing at this fella here. Mat 7, additional die. And he hits. He's only POW 9 though.
Dice minus 9. That's heaps.
That is 7.
7.
Putting you down to 1 box left.
Yep.
His friend is going to attack you as well. Who hits? And dice minus 9. He kills him.
Cool.
Barely. Take a swing at this fella here.
Yep.
Who he hits.
Should just kill him.
And does it.
Yep.
They're going to complete their ride bys by getting out of the way. There we go. Next up, these 2 knights are going to activate. He's going to charge this fella, and he's going to charge the big fella himself.
Yep.
Boop. And he'll do his impact attacks, because why not? Mat 7, your defense 14. He hits on a 10. POW 10, dice minus 7. Nothing. Lance attack, mat 9, hitting on a 5. He crits for no additional bonus. POW 16, dice minus 1. He does a total of
More than 3 damage.
6 damage? Oh, it only had 3 left?
Yeah.
Okay.
I healed 1 to it.
Oh,
I think I had 5 left actually.
Yeah, I don't think it's dead yet, so it's probably... let's see.
Because
it would be
I
to his
just lost
1,
the whole fight.
so his mind and body are gone. So he's probably got about 2 left on his spirit. His charge attack over here, which hits, and dice minus 2, that is a kill. So this fella dies.
Cool.
Fire of Salvation is going to wait. Krios is going to go, and he's just going to walk over here and engage these 2. Measuring my control. Fire of Salvation can just charge him. So he's going to take a melee attack against this wolf first. Mat 8 needs a 5. Hits. POW 14. Dice minus 4. He'll boost it. Drop the lowest. He does 8 points of damage and kills it.
Cool.
And then he'll buy an attack against the other little fella standing there. 5 to hit. Hits. POW 14. That'll kill him as well.
Yep.
And that's it.
Could kill that guy.
Fire of Salvation's going to activate.
Yep.
He's going to charge.
Cool.
Oh, taking people with me. So he's standing right there. 1 to charge. He's going to use his imprint. No, he'll just swing. Looking for a 5 to hit. No, 6 to hit. He does. Boosted for the charge. Dice damage. And that's
Bam.
it. The zone is now clear. And I'm just going to end my turn. Dominate for 2.
Bam. That was
And that
great.
is the end of the game. So here it is at the end. The reason I win is, of course, I am dominating the zone at the moment, which will bring Team Menoth up to 5 points. And stay tuned. We're going to talk about the game and thoughts thereof, because you have never actually played against this kind of list.
No, never. Never.
So here we are, moving into the post game, as it were. So here, how about, what did you think? Because you haven't played against this kind of stuff before, whereas I have seen yours. So what were your thoughts having come across this kind of list?
As Circle, I'm used to being the one to like zone people out and make them like, oh, I don't want to move here, I don't want to move there. It was exactly the opposite, and it was great. Like, I really had to worry consistently about where my dudes were, and with the mount attacks, and you could like mount everyone in the melee area. All my little dudes that I usually like help me just sort of like last throughout the game just got annihilated. So that was great.
Getting death sentence off was really good because it makes it so it's pretty reliable that I kill you, even if you have higher defense. I do think one thing is that when you're Tharn there, when I got a few of them engaged with my flame ringers, and I think that instead of going in and trying to just attack me all out, I think you should have just walked away. Because even walking away, I still need a 6 to hit, so probably 1 in 3 of them live. And only like 3 or 4 were engaged. And then you can just turn around and throw spears at them. And the spears, you could just sit there and aim with those that aren't engaged. So it makes you rat like 9, right?
Yeah.
And then they're weapon master on the spear. So they probably kill me on this hit. So I think that was the better play instead of like, because you had a whole bunch of people that couldn't quite charge, so you didn't get any bonuses.
It was pretty bad, yeah.
And not only that, Morvana can just it's only melee that you reroll, right?
Just attack rolls.
Oh, yeah, see, there you go. So you could set it up so your spear throws at that point can basically guarantee it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my commentary as I was watching. I'm like, oh, he's going to go all in on this one. Okay. I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
The other one was the Stalker. I think you should have just gone after me. When you had that option over here to charge and kill 2 or 3, I think you should have just gone, I'd put my Animus up. He can Berserk, right? He's the one that does that? Yeah. I'd do Berserk and I charge in. And then you hit and kill with the charge, and then kill another one, and then kill another one, and then you lightning strike deeper into them. Because my guys, they kind of fall apart without the charge. Like, when you saw that there, the longer my guys are stuck in combat, the less, like, at the end it was taking 2 of them to kill 1, whereas these guys were just, like, 1 each without much trouble.
That was kind of my thought behind the blood trackers at the start, but that just didn't work with the buff there. Yeah,
because you actually, it was unfortunate that you killed them after engaging them, because then you're sitting there where your guys with non-reach are all sitting nicely like that, and then I'm like, oh, okay, you killed him, so now this one's going to charge.
Yeah, boom.
Impact attacks, and then he does exactly what you don't want to happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fighting horses, because like you said, you haven't played against cavalry very much. Most people, when you play this game, and most people who just think when you go to play a game, you end up lining up a lot like this. Yeah. You have these nice walls of guys, or maybe you go one step further and you have kind of like a double line. But always there's these nice spots where you just go like, okay, I'm going to charge this guy. Impact, 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 impact. Or in a line, you just hit them all.
Yeah.
And so you have to get in these like horrible, weird habits of when you play. So your models will instead, you'll have like 2 guys like this, and then 1 guy back here, and then like that. And then you have these weird, like this is the command, and most of them are sitting back here. So you know these 2 are going to die, but they'll kind of, oh, if you go past me, you'll get free struck, and you have to try and hopefully actually kill me, or else you're not going to get to continue. And yeah, or you do like a double line like that, and then you have your guys scatter behind it, so they're all back here, because then they can't even impact attack through you, because they'll stop at the second one.
That's a pretty cool idea, actually. I like that.
Yeah, so it's tactics you get from playing against horses. I mean, at one point I should actually like explain this to people. It just occurred to me that I'm like, oh, there's all these little things that you learn playing Warmachine that...
Yeah, because I was thinking that, because when you're like, what are you doing? When I started setting them up, I was like, I have no idea. Like, I'm just putting this on the table. But yeah, that would have been a really cool idea, I reckon.
Because I got, like, because you were all clumped up right here, and I'm like, okay, this is not bad for me. And the only reason, because you saw it when, you guys didn't see it, but he saw it when I was playing, that I was sitting here and I thought about it for a while, about how I wanted to go through attacking. Like, I knew what the goal was, which was kill your guys. But it just came down to, like, okay, what's the best plan? Because I was really tempted to do ride-bys, where I'd move in, hit you, and move away again.
Yeah.
But they only kill 1 guy doing that. Whereas I have the potential to kill, like, 3, 4 models on impact attacks and the charge. And then the problem is, though, then I can't leave, and I have to actually hope that those guys do kill everyone, and I don't just flub the dice. So, one thing I do recommend for your list, if you haven't got one at home or creeping around somewhere, is the Gatorman Witch Doctor.
Yeah. Tough.
Tough and undead. A lot of people don't think of undead as being that big a deal, but there's a lot of stuff in this game that matters about whether you're alive or not. Like yourself, for example.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And tough is also really good because it stops these guys in their tracks. So like, oh, I go to impact attack to just ride through this guy. I mean, no, you don't.
No.
I never tough, but other people do.
Other people.
That's why I bring Harbinger.
Troll players do. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
troll players.
there's a lot of really anti-range stuff in here, which I feel like a lot of the power is. Fog of War, Prow on the trees.
Yep. Lots of arcs.
The girls are stealth, the stones with the UA are stealth.
You move really fast too, so you can get on the guys that are trying to shoot you. Yeah.
Whereas this, it's like, no, I'm just going to charge you from like 13 inches away.
Yeah, I was thinking that because you started setting yourself up, and I could tell that you've played against Signar players, and you're like, okay, here's all my stealth, and we're going to organize our guys, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to ride at them.
yeah, no, that's exactly how it goes.
Yeah.
And if Ryan's listening, he's versed the girls before, and he hates them because it's like, oh, you're stealth, like,
Black 13th. That's how you solve that problem.
I
don't know if he's got those, but I've just given a tool for Signar to beat you. Yeah. So Menoth doesn't play like Signar, and I like your list though. Like I said, for fighting against a ranged army. Were those other guys in the list?
No.
Okay. I saw that there was more models sitting off in the corner. I'm like, did we just forget a unit? Because I'm gonna feel bad if you forgot a unit. All right, so leave a comment below. We might have made rules mistakes because I do forget, and there's always things that come up in these. So thank you for watching, and like I said, leave a comment down below if we messed up at all. Have a good night.